Welcome back everybody to How I Did the Garage. Time to start working on this Nova. Alright everybody, so as you can see, got the Nova finally pulled up here. About to start working on it. Shop's still a mess, I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but I'm kind of eager to get started on the Nova, so probably won't do a whole lot of cleaning, but hollered at my buddy, Cody. Appreciate you, sir. Lifesaver. Got me a engine hoist, cherry picker bag, because I don't have one. I need to buy one. Why buy stuff when your friends has the tools, right? Just borrow it all the time. But got the engine hoist. We're going to me and my stepson. We're going to pull the engine out. I'm going to take off some of the critical parts on it that I want to save, make sure it don't get messed up. I guess let me tell you about what's going on with it. So, if you follow the channel, you know I got this, and the title issue is kind of iffy. I got that worked out. And the title should be in the mail any day now. It's been about 3 weeks. They're taking forever, but it is coming. I talked to the guy, and this is actually a 2-owner car. I'm the 3rd owner. It has about 300,000 miles on it. It is the original motor, transmission, rear end, all that's original. It's sat in the field for a long time. The guy said he had to get a tractor and pull it up out of the mud. He said his aunt bought it at the Louisville, Kentucky dealership, and then she sold it to the guy that I got it from, or the guy's brother, because the guy passed away, of course. I'm the 3rd owner. Everything original. And I'm gonna send it down the strip at 100 and whatever miles an hour. So with that being said, I want to keep all the original parts of it. I want to keep the motor. I want to get it rebuilt, have it put away, and one of these days when I'm done drag racing, or if drag racing don't work out for me, because like I said, this is all new to me, I'm gonna put everything back in it and I'm gonna restore it and drive it and pass it on. Talking about it ain't gonna get it done. Get it done is gonna get it done. Let's get to it. Oh goodness, let's go. Well, she's out pretty much. Got everything disconnected. Just gotta finish pulling her out. All right, so I looked up the numbers on the block. It's yeah, I still got a mess. I didn't clean up like I said I need to, but I can't even see them now. I don't even know where they went. Anyways, I looked them up. I took a picture of it. I'll put that picture right here. And this is a 307 2-bolt main. And this had so much oil and grease caked up on there. I didn't even recognize it as a 350 turbo. I should have known from the length of it. But, I mean, I don't deal with 350 turbos all day. And I've only dealt with a couple of them when I was 16 out of Camaros and stuff. But I don't just look at them all the time, so I didn't know if this might have been a Paraglide or something. I don't deal with them either, so I didn't know. You know, with this being older, I was kind of hoping, I guess. But yeah, this is a 350 turbo, 307, 2-bolt main, plain Jane, factory 71, small block Chevy. Some of the other stuff I think is pretty cool about this is like this old relay right here, made in the USA, has the steel case on it. All that's still there. This one has the AC box and everything on it. All this I'm going to be taking off. The relays, the bracketry, and I'm going to be putting in a box in my basement. Everything. I don't know what this is. I think that deals with the AC too. Be putting that up, whatever that is. Putting it back on there eventually. This is the original color right here. I really like it. Especially this color. I can't think of the code of it or what it's called, but I'll put the color right here. But I'll probably end up going back with the original color on it too. I really do like this green. It's kind of a, I mean, some people think it's ugly, but I kind of like it when it's freshly done and it has a nice clear coat on it and it's shiny. I like that green. It starts getting dull and faded like that. Yeah, it looks ugly, but when it's new like that, it looks real nice. Probably put some stripes on it. What's that for? I wonder if this thing has rust. Maybe a little. Well, I guess the first place to start back here is to just start cleaning up all this trash. What? 75 cents. Ta-da! So I got a lot of stuff cleaned up. I've dug out a lot of that stuff over there. Got all this up. A lot of rust showing now. Went through a lot of PB blast and penetrating oil, even some chain lube because I ran out of this other stuff. I think I actually got 2 more bottles in there too. Start doing some investigating on the Bondo. Doing bondo checks a little bit everywhere. The good thing is, what I was kind of concerned about, rocker panels look pretty good. You can see all the green showing, that's the original paint, so that's good. Versus where here, start seeing that bondo. I've done sprayed some PB Blast over all this, so this don't start rusting. Hopefully help peel up this bondo a little easier in this paint, because all of it's coming off. But it's not as, I was expecting to see rust hose like this, like big blotches of rust hose with bondo over it all through here. It's honestly what I expected to see, but you know, this one right here, this would have to be cut out, because that's pretty deep pitting right there. But for the most part, now I see what happened. This was dented in and somebody took a hammer and beat it all out. That's what, I can feel the marks now. But the metal's good though. That's the good thing. The metal's good a little bit everywhere, besides the bottom. Look at that. Yeah, this ain't for aerodynamics. That's how deep the bondo is. Yeah, all through here is all ate up. I grinded it through here, and that's all solid. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't just buy lower. I don't know. Maybe you can buy lower quarter panels, or I don't know if you'd have to buy whole quarter panels. But regardless, whichever way or route I'm gonna have to take, it's gonna have a whole new quarter right here. For me, at least, I can't fabricate the fender wells, and yeah. We'll just put a new quarter on it. Done some investigating up here. This had a bunch of bondo in it. Bondo's on there. Grinding this down, a bunch of bondo around here. I wasn't sure what was going on with all this. I guess it's honestly just from the sun, heat. I don't know, but trunk lid's pretty good on the top part, bottom part, rusting away. But this is ate up. Look at that body line. That's terrible. But also, in the past, when somebody was loading this on a trailer, they hit this and dented all that in. They actually dented the front and the back. From my understanding, the front grill was perfectly fine, but when they was trying to load it, they dented it in, and that plastic piece on the bottom and the grill got pushed back. I don't know. Then here, this side's pretty good. Still has the rust right here on the fender wells. All that's going to be replaced or fixed up or whatever. But you can see where all the green is. That's solid metal, no bondo. Repair some of these drip pans, I think they're called, through here. Down here, the rocker's good. Underneath it though, could be rusted. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. There's a lot of stuff going on with this car. It's gonna be a lot of work. All these are definitely going to be patched or replaced. Over there, definitely. Terrible. Terrible. But we'll get her did. I'm about to clean this part up here. I'm gonna try to get the seat out somehow. It won't slide. It's rusted in the position, so I can't slide it forward or backwards to gain access to the boats. Because I was wanting to go through here and try to PB blast everything, and then a couple of days later go through here and just, you know, not tearing this out. Get all this, because it has a rubber mat in the back, and I'm pretty sure underneath it's probably just like up here. It's rusted away, so I'm hoping back here ain't too bad, but I just gotta get to it. What in the hell is this for? And who did this crazy shh? Alright, so I got the bench seat out. No boats. Well, there's one boat, which I don't know if you can see not over there, but it was extremely rusty. So I want to get this tore up, vacuumed out. Then we're going to assess the rust and work on pulling this back seat out. This thing is a mess. Squirrels been having a field day in here. Looks like damn Conker's Bad Fur Day in here. Getting it cleaned up though. Looks like this snake picked the wrong place to hibernate at. Yeah. So we got a pile of parts here now. We got the interior gutted and stripped for the most part. Still got that panel over there, all the plastic ductwork for the HVAC in there, this panel, that piece right there for the headliner, and the back dash, or whatever it's called. I got these bolts out over here, but the bolts over there, let me get more technical. I got the bolts out over here in the rear driver's side, but the bolts on the rear passenger side, was a little stripped out, so I really couldn't get them yet. I just put some PB Blast on, let it soak into it. Yeah, progress. Now, as far as the condition of the car, the back don't look too bad. It's pretty solid all back here, which is good. Right here's good. This one's this is thin. That's rusted out. As you see, I took a screwdriver and started poking into it, kind of see what was weak. Over there, that's going to have to be replaced. This is all going to have to be replaced. Yeah, there it is. I started on it, got it all stripped out, did some investigation, got the motor pulled out. It's a good start on the project, I feel like. Went today and got some more stuff to finish up the project, but this video's long enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this out. So, yep, we started on it though. Till next time.